When you play these really difficult songs that sound like the soundtracks to epic movies, perhaps they might even be, or from that, but that's aside, no. But when you're caught up in the rush of the tremolo, or you hear the trombones flaring out behind you, or the trumpets with their rhythms, or all the different instruments coming together at once, I've heard it said that music is a language that all people can understand. And to be part of that is to be part of a grand conversation that you don't get to experience pretty much anywhere else.
My inspiration was my my grandma and my mom, because they both played instruments, and also a lot of my relatives did.
I think it's just I really love music and it makes me feel good, so yeah.
My favorite trip this year was probably Silverwood. We all went to Idaho, and we placed very well, especially for the jazz band and percussion ensemble, and because they got first, and it was just a very enjoyable trip overall.
I was drafted into the band ranks in 7th grade, because back then I didn't know I could sign up for my own electives. So they were just all, hey, you're in band now.
My favorite trip, that's a difficult question because so many of the different trips in band are like entire extraordinary events in themselves. A specific trip would probably be the UW Festival. I really enjoyed that.
My favorite trip this year was Silverwood, because I got to hang out with band friends and bond with them.
My favorite was Silverwood also, just because it was a lot of fun and we got to go play and hang out at Silverwood and bond with each other. It was great.
I'd say Silverwood, because that pool was pretty fun.
I'd have to say that my dad's sort of my inspiration, because he played trumpet all through high school and college, so I kind of wanted to be just like him, so I took up trumpet and I'm fairly good.
Motivated to stay in band. I have a problem figuring out why people would ever leave.
We have about 200 band students in grades 5 through 12. We have 5th grade band, a 6th grade band, an AMS beginning band, an AMS concert band, a high school band, a high school percussion ensemble, a high school jazz band, and a middle school jazz band.
Next year, I'm going to be trying out for drum major, so you may or may not see me in front of the band waving my arms around like a lunatic.
I started band in 5th grade when we had the choice of silent reading for half an hour or participating in the band program. We were actually in a portable with a traveling band director, and we were presented with the instruments, and I chose trumpet because there are 3 valves and I thought there were 3 notes, so I thought it was easy.
What keeps me in band is partially the fun we have playing as a group and being a family, but also expressing yourself and having that one period in the day where you can just play together.
Hi, my name is Alex Erndale. I'm a freshman and I play the trumpet and euphonium.
My name is Tim Graffis. I'm in the 9th grade and I play the baritone, also known as the euphonium.
There are some pretty interesting cookies there. It's basically the second biggest group of nerds next to robotics.
I have to say Mr. Simonson keeps me in band because he's very stern about staying in band because music's good for you all throughout, and plus if you want to leave band he's scary. But I love to stay in band because I love all the people around.
My favorite trip this year was going to the University of Washington and playing music. I personally love the campus and I kind of want to go there when I go there. So.
My favorite trip was most likely the Silverwood band trip. We played our songs the best we could have possibly played it, and then I got to be scared afterwards at the park.
What What keeps me in band is knowing that I can have a chance at a scholarship for band and that I really enjoy just playing.
What keeps me in band is just I love to play music, and there's really great people in there, and it's a lot of fun, and it's like a family.
This year's schedule was busy with Spamalot, which was incredibly successful, as we all know, and state basketball playoffs in Mount Vernon, in Tumwater, in Yakima, plus 2 extra concerts that we've never done before, one at UW, and our Haunted Harmonies concert. The biggest challenge this year is definitely maintaining a busy schedule and performing at a high quality at each event. I always really enjoy rooting for the Huskies and sharing that experience with my students on Husky Band Day, which I believe this year was in September. And just uniting as a group for the first time in the year out of the town of Anacortes is really important for our group, plus the Huskies win.
I first got caught up in the flute from listening to soundtracks of like stuff with flutes in them.
My dad played tuba and euphonium when he was in high school and a little bit in college, so that was definitely a big inspiration for me.
My favorite trip this year was most predictably the Silverwood trip because we did a lot of cool things on that trip.
These seniors started with me 4 years ago. They're my first graduating class of seniors that really began the build with me. They saw this program really start small and grow, both in size and in skill and enthusiasm. I will really miss their hard work, their attention to detail, their skills, and they're a bunch of quirky people, and I really like that. Certain songs don't necessarily stand out to me because we're always rotating the literature and playing a lot of music, but certain moments stand out to me when we are really celebrating when we've gotten something that maybe seemed impossible in the beginning, and we get it for the first time and the kids celebrate. Those are really cool moments for me. My favorite teaching moments simply come when I can stand back and let the band play. The percussion ensemble is grooving and I don't have to conduct or stop, and they're really enjoying the moment, and the symphonic band is rocking out during pep season.
I look forward to the new jazz band where we're auditioning to be in it, so then we can have a lot more challenging rehearsals and songs to play and overall more fun.
I look forward to staying in band. And I'm gonna be in the Rock next year, so that's fun.
More of band. And probably graduating, that would be nice too.
Next year, I look forward to having a larger section because there's only 2 of us now, and usually concert band music is written with 4 French horn parts, but also having some of my underclassmen friends being in the band and being more experienced. Another fun year in band.
I look forward to going to Disneyland and spending time with more of my band friends and seeing all the new upcoming freshmen for next year and helping them if they need it.
I'm looking forward to going to Disneyland and just improving my musical skills.
I feel like I should curtsy for that. I'm just gonna